Hello everybody, my name is Caden and this is episode 3 of the Aston Villa save for my first series on FM26. I do have a big update for you because last time out I'm pretty sure I said I'm gonna play 4 games on a live stream. It turned into 7 after the Europa League fixtures got released, and I'm a little bit annoyed. In 7 games, we've won 1 and drew 2, I'm pretty sure, and lost the rest. We started this Everton game, we lost, and this game annoyed me in particular, more than this one, even though this one was at Villa Park and that one was at Goodison, just because we had the better stats in this game, we dominated them, but we were just poor. This game, they were better. They were the better team, and the ratings tell you that. The stats tell you that. The highlights tell you that. This one we should have won. Then the Sunderland game, I don't know what happened. We were the better team again. We drew 1-1. Vigo, that was arguably the tougher game of the 4, and we managed to beat them 2-0 at Villa Park. We actually played really well. Fulham, just poor again. This Porto game, we was 3-0 down in the 73rd minute. And then after they scored the third goal, I went to the toilet, forgot to pause, come back, and it's 3-2 with 1 minute left in the game. The comeback would have been insane if I came back and it would have been 3-3, genuinely. But a penalty, an own goal, and a second half goal that pretty much sealed it was a 3-2 defeat in Porto. And then this Burnley game, again, we were the better team. We just didn't put the chances away. We had to fairly rotate because a lot of our players had been fatigued after this Porto game because we played within the space of 3 days. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to play the Spurs game, then I'm going to stop the recording. I'm then going to play this Bodo Glimt game off camera. I'll tell you what happens. Then we're going to come back, play this City game. Then I'll cut again. We'll come back when we're at this Liverpool game. We'll play this Liverpool game. And then that'll be it for the episode. Then, I think off camera, I'm going to play this Genk game, this Bournemouth game, this Leeds game. And then when the next episode, we're going to start this Olympic Lyon game. Then I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to play this Wolves game, and then I'm going to start the recording again. We'll play this Brighton game and this Arsenal game, and then that'll be it for that episode. And then for the episode after that, we're going to play this Feyenoord game. We're going to go off. We're going to stop recording and play this one. Then we're going to come back and play these 3 games. And the episode after that will be January, where I come back here after this game, where I go through all of these results, because I'm not gonna play. I might show the Newcastle one actually. I'm going to show this Newcastle game, and then we'll go through the transfers I made. And then that wraps up the next few episodes that I've got planned out. And then we'll just go from there. But that's the plan up until January. So, without further ado, I think we should just go straight into this game. Ollie Watkins picked up an injury, and I have been playing him even though he's got an injury for the last couple of games against Porto in particular. I put him on in the second half. He actually played alright. Got a 6.9 average rating, and then in the league I played him again. I subbed him on in the last game. So it says he can play 75 minutes here, so we're just going to take advantage of that and play it now. We have Tottenham Hotspur, which is going to be a difficult game because although they are doing horrid in real life, they're actually doing really good on this game. They usually win the league after a couple of seasons, even a cup. I've even seen them win a Champions League. So, episode 3, and we're starting with this Tottenham Hotspur game. And we need to bounce back because we've not been in good form. I think we're between mid-table and relegation, but for now we're fine. I don't see us getting relegated. Everything's alright. Kamara now gives it Ollie Watkins to Morgan Rogers. Rogers, the pass was the right idea, but it just didn't go how it wanted it to. Now Vicario has it. Boots it up, Colin Milani heads it to Tell. Gives it Xavi Simons, and it's 1-0 already 10 minutes into the game for Tottenham. That's just summed up the last 7 games, to be fair. We look really good, and then all of a sudden it just turns into the other team playing really good. Sums it up. Kamara's brought down by the goal scorer Xavi Simons. Ian Matsine saved by Vicario. Vicario boots it up. Gessan who gives it Marlon. Goal. Almost managed to sneak a goal there. As I mentioned in the first and second episode, I am feeling ill, so hopefully it doesn't affect your your viewing of the video. Oh, almost a goal. It's out for a corner. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't affect your viewing of this video if you are watching. But hopefully we can actually manage to get some points from the next couple of games, despite them being games that we probably shouldn't be winning. Because I'm pretty sure it's Tottenham City and Liverpool or something like that, and I don't know how we're going to do with it. Morgan Rogers gives it Gessan into Watkins, back to Rogers, Ian Matsine, Kamara, Matsine, Rogers. I'll try and keep up here. Ian Matsine picks up a yellow card. Ben Davis gives it Mickey Van de Ven into Paulinho, Romero, Yed Spence, Mohamed Kudus, Paulinho. Tottenham passing it about well. We can't even get close to him. Andres Garcia brings him down. Xavi Simons crosses it in, but it doesn't lead anywhere. Ian Matsine gives it Kamara. I'm contemplating whether I change the tactic or not. Whether I drop the wingers down into wide midfielders or whether I just change the formation or the style of play. It's just not. I don't know if it's working. It doesn't seem as if it's working out as I was intended. I mean, getting 6 points from a possible 9 in the first 3 games was pretty good. So I thought it would be alright, and then obviously just hasn't worked out. Also, if you like this sort of content, please make sure that you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on the notifications so you never miss an upload. Because this is a new channel. I also have another channel which is KadenMCFC1_wrestling. This one's KadenMCFC1_football. And hopefully I'm going to upload the first video. I've actually not made it yet. I was in the way of making it and it wasn't going great. So I am going to make the video. Hopefully either later today or tomorrow, and then this video should be out by 8:30, so whether I make it today or tomorrow, I have no idea. But hopefully it's up by 8:30 tomorrow, and hopefully the next episode of this is up by 8:30 tomorrow. I'm trying to get videos out 8:30 every day, but soon I've got to go back to college because right now we're on a break. So uploads will have to be once every 2-3 days instead of once every day like I'm doing at the minute. Tottenham do get another goal. I think it's time for a couple of changes now after that goal. We're going to bring Mings on. We need a right-footed centre-back option, because Mings is left-footed, so is Torres, so we don't have a backup right-footed centre-back at the moment. So we have to play 2 left-footers when Consa has a knock or if he's fatigued. So Kamara sends it away to Morgan Rogers. It's a great solo effort by Morgan Rogers, and that brings us a goal back basically a minute after they scored. And it's a great goal as well. Now the substitutions will happen. Luca Digne with a throw into Tyrone Mings. Emiliano Martinez gives it Torres, and Torres gives it to Garcia. Marlon loses it to Matisse Tell. Dom Solanke to Tell. It's whipped in, but I think it's blocked, so it's out for a corner. Yes, it is. Xavi Simons now to take it. It's cleared. Tell picks it up. Gives it Ed Spence. Ben Davis back to Ed Spence. To Romero. Tottenham's passing about. Rogers wins it back, but it is going to be a 3 kick because Spence trips Rogers up. Think we might be looking at Gessan coming off and Onana coming off. Josh Sargent got his first goal against Celta Vigo, so maybe he can get one in the Premier League if we bring him on here. Who knows? We'll see. But I think he will be getting subbed on. I think Onana will. Andres Garcia's going to get a yellow. I think he might be the other substitution as well. I don't know. We'll see. I think Sargent is going to come on now. And then Onana's going to come off. And then we got one sub left, but we don't really have anyone for this other DM's position. This video might be on the longer side, I'm not sure. Just because I've gone through the fixtures that I've played, and then I've also played 3 games, but we'll see. Playing some good football here. Morgan Rogers is through again. He tries to get his break smile and shoots, but it's blocked. Solanke now has it for Tottenham and he gives it to Randall Kolo Muane. Morgan Rogers wins it back, but Muane wins it. It's hard to keep up here. Rogers is brought down by Porro. Luca Digne. Oh, caught by Vicario. Vicario gives it to Christian Romero, to Porro, back to Romero, and then to Vicario. Tell's found a way past both markers. Garcia does win it though. He's got to tread carefully, it's on a yellow. Warner to Bentancur. Porro. Papi Matasar into Ed Spence. Martinez now has it. I'll just quickly pause it. That was wrong. There we go. Last substitution is going to be Matty Cash for Andre Garcia as he's on a yellow card. And he's just not been playing great. Digne to Morgan Rogers. Back to Digne. Kamara, Digne. Morgan Rogers now crosses it in. Sargent just misses. Should be hitting the target. Trouble in Vicario, but he doesn't. It's now a goal kick for Vicario. Carazor brings down Matisse Tell. He's given a warning. It's been tight this game. We need to try and nick something from this. Because we've been poor in the games that we should be winning, the games that we probably shouldn't be winning, we need to try and get at least a point from it because of our poor form in the first part of the season. Solanke almost gets a goal. I think we're going to move it to attacking in a minute, but we're going to just wait because we have got this highlight continuing. So with Morgan Rogers loses it. Cash brings Tell down. Cash to Marlon. Digne to Rogers. Rogers gets past the tackle. Rogers with a ball to Sargent, but it reaches the Tottenham defender first, and it's Kamara with a shot, but just goes over the bar or just wide. Just less than 5 minutes, just more than 5 minutes to play. Now there's 5 minutes to play before injury time. Martinez hoofs it up to Ollie Watkins. Sargent loses it. Luca Digne tackles Randall Kolo Muane. Highlights gone. It's going to be 6 minutes added time. We go very attacking. Move Matty Cash up. That's going to... 40 seconds remains. Well, 15 now. Yeah, I think this could be it. 2-1. Yeah. I think we were more unlucky than anything with this game. The other games, we were the better team for most of them. Okay, so we are going to cut now, and next time we'll be back, I will be telling you how the next game goes, and we'll be back for the Manchester City game. And then I'll cut again, and then we'll be back for the Liverpool game. So, we are back, and as you can see, we have just beat Bodo Glimt 2-1 away. And it took to the 88th minute for Ollie Watkins to bag, and John McGinn got the first goal after 3 minutes since Bodo Glimt scored. So we just about got away with a 2-1 win there, but I did rotate because I knew we had the City game next. If you look at the lineup, Watkins, Sargent, Sancho, McGinn, Carrazor, Onana, Digne, Mings, Konsa, Garcia and Martinez all played that game, which meant we rotated the right striker, rotated the right wing and the left wing, the CDM, the left back, the centre back and the right back, all for that game. And the one thing I found interesting about this City game, if you look at Manchester City in the Premier League, they are 16th and we're 14th. So hopefully we can get the win. And the reason that they are 16th, they've drew to Everton, lost to Brentford 4-0, lost to Arsenal 1-0, lost to Brighton, Spurs and Wolves, and only picked up points against United, Burnley and Everton. That astounded me that we were above them, and we've been poor ourselves. So hopefully, as much as Man City is my favourite team, we need a win just as much as they do. So it's going to be a tough game. Obviously, I already knew that. But now there's bigger stakes on the line. We can go even further above City in the save. So let's get into it. And then after this game, we are going to cut, and then I'll bring it back as soon as we've got to the Liverpool game, just to save time, because we're already going over as it is. So this video is most definitely going to be longer than the other two. However, I had to explain the first 7 games. I've had to cut, play the game, come back, go through that game that I just watched, and then now we're back into it, and then we're going to cut again, and then go straight into the Liverpool game from there. Okay, Doku gives it Foden, cuts it across, but Onana clears it. Watkins tries to get out, but Rico Lewis gets there first. So he pass it about, it's through to Foden, great save by Martinez, and it's going to be an early corner for Manchester City, 4 minutes in. Diaz gives it Donnarumma. Donnarumma clears it, but Cash picks it up. He gives it Ezri Konsa. Carrazor gives it Pau Torres, and now it's Rodgers out wide. Tries to send it to Ollie Watkins, but Ruben Diaz intercepts it. Donnarumma clears it. Gessan wins it back. Daniel Marlon saved by Gianluigi Donnarumma. Marmoush is playing, which makes me believe that Haaland is injured. Or he's just not on form, I don't know. Or he's fatigued or something like that. I can always check. Jeremy Doku, saved by Martinez, straight at him. Martinez kicks it up, but Diaz gives it Rodri after intercepting it, and now it's Donnarumma. Kicks it up, Torres heads it, but Foden wins it. Silva, Rodri, Marmoush. Morgan Rodgers wins it back. Ollie Watkins, lovely ball into Daniel Marlon, saved, and I think there was a little bit of a block as well before the save. Ian Maxine, Watkins with the shot, but it was blocked again. Marlon loses it to Doku. Doku just hoofs it up. Onana's going to get there first. The stats are in favour for us at the moment. Obviously at Villa Park you'd want that at your home ground. But against Manchester City, I know they're doing poor in the game. Omar Marmoush on a free kick, gives it Bernardo Silva. Smart ball into Gavardio, but he is offside. Martinez gives it Konsa. Carrazor into Morgan Rogers. Ollie Watkins gives it Amadou Onana. Matty Cash. Back to Onana. Daniel Marlon gives it Gesand. Marlon gives it Cash to Marlon. Cleared. Maxine picks it up. Rogers. Maxine blocked. Foden now has it. Giving it to Jeremy Doku. Marlon tries to win it back, but couldn't. Bernardo tries to find Savio, but it goes out for a Villa throw-in. Ian Maxine. I'm kind of liking this so far, maybe not. Gavardiol finds Foden. Doku's blocked. Back and forth at the minute. I think we're doing well to hold our own at the minute. Rodri finds Doku. He's brought down. Cash gonna pick up a warning. Another foul, and he will pick up that yellow card. He has had quite a few yellow cards so far. Savio wins it. And Martinez with a great save to keep us in it. Marmoush now with the corner. It's cleared. Maxine is going to continue this run, but maybe not. It's stopped by Foden. Silva tries to play Marmoush through, but it's well won back by Villa. Goes out for a throw-in. Ooh, Gesand's out wide. Cuts it back for Amadou Onana. It's won back by City. Vardy on now. Rodri now goes away. I don't know if they might have picked it up then, but I don't know what that noise was. Just trying to figure out if it was in my room, but I don't think it was. Rodri goes for the shot, but it's just over the bar. Marlon gives it Cash. Ake's won it back for City. Donnarumma to Diaz. Rico Lewis. Savio sends a lovely ball into Omar Marmoush. Acres of space, but Martinez with a wonderful save. Martinez is definitely captain in this game. Gavardio gives it Marmoush. Doku tries to get back to Marmoush, but it almost goes out of play. Saved. Kept in play by City. Jeremy Doku. Foden. Savio. Rodri over the bar. Very back and forth game in this first half. I think City have just had the majority of the highlights so far. We might have one of our own, but no, we keep losing it every time. It looks like it's going to be one of our highlights. We win it back though. It's Gesand. Saved by Donnarumma. It's probably one of our best opportunities we're going to have in this game, and we've just fumbled it. Rogers tries to find Gesand, but it's won back by City. Rico Lewis finds Gavardio on the opposite flank. Doku finds Savio on the opposite flank, and it's back for Rico Lewis. Diaz to Savio. Rico Lewis to Silva. Omar Marmoush. Bernardo Silva saved by Emiliano Martinez. 1 minute until the half-time whistle. Can we get there? Yes, we do. Okay, 0-0. Half-time. For very even game. Any changes? I think Onana does need to come out because I think he did play in that game. I think both of these did actually. But then I'd have to bring Ian Matson can go into the DM position. Then we can play Digne at left back. That's the way that we resolve that situation, because I was a little bit confused on what to do then with Carrazor being tired and Onana. Other than that, I'm quite happy with our performance. We've been unlucky so far, is all I'm going to say. Morgan Rogers, Torres, Boubacar Kamara, Matty Cash cleared. Marmoush sends it wide for Savio, but goes out for a Villa throw-in. Always press Rodri, let's do it. Okay. To Josko Gavadio, Rico Lewis, finds Savio to Bernardo Silva, Jeremy Doku, Gavadio, Marmoush, Savio, Bernardo Silva goes out for a corner. Phil Foden gives it Gavadio, Rodri shoots and it's blocked again for another Manchester City corner. I do not want to sub Ollie Watkins off. I'm pretty sure City actually want Watkins as well. I don't want to sub him off just yet though. Okay, saved by Martinez. I'm going to let this highlight play through and then I'm going to make some subs. Potentially all 3 subs could be made, I'm not sure yet. And we need to change something in the attack though. Doku saved by Martinez. He's kept us in this game for sure. Headed away, Marmoush picks it back up. Cleared again. Rico Lewis will pick it up this time for Sir. Cash wins it back. Digne to Rogers, Watkins to Cash. Some good football at the moment, but Foden wins possession back for City and Marmoush is through, it's blocked again. Save by Martinez. City have made subs and I am in a minute. Martinez hoofs it up. Watkins can't reach it. Marmoush tries to get onto it, but Martinez claims it. Foden has a lot of space, but he's fouled by Cash. Cash is blocked. Cash is going to come out, I think. No. Andres Garcia is not on the bench because he must have a knock or something. Torres is going to have to come out then for Mings. Then we'll do Morgan Rogers for... We'll do Sancho. And then we'll bring Gesand out for Sargent. I don't know if I got the encouraging before the highlight, because if we score they're going to be annoyed. But Watkins has it. Sancho blocked. Digne now. To Matsi, back to Digne. Boubacar Kamara. Matty Cash, Josh Sargent, Daniel Marlon. Ollie Watkins scores. And it's 1-0 to Aston Villa. 20 minutes to go. But now they're not going to be happy because I've just encouraged them on 1-0 up. Yep, Digne and Sancho have now gone. Frustrated by feedback, yeah. I knew it. Frustrated by feedback. Oh. Yeah. $20 minutes to go. Cleared. Then we're going to drop it to balanced just to try and hold on to the lead. Cleared and Sancho now has it. He finds Marlon out wide. Daniel Marlon scores, it's 2-0. I was a bit delayed, but oh well. Got the goal. I am going to drop these back as well. Can we hold on to our lead? Marlon and Watkins with the goals. Marlon and Sancho with the assists. Marlon so far is the one who looks like he's going to get the man of the match. If it stays like this, 4 to go, 2-0 up. 3 minutes to go. There's now a highlight for Manchester City. It's when Mateus Nunes is brought down by Kamara. It goes over. Marmoush misses. Surprised Donnarumma didn't go up then. Martinez gives it Conso. Matty Cash. To Daniel Marlon. Kamara. To Matsi. Back to Kamara. Josh Sargent. Back to Marlon. Ollie Watkins is throwing goals for the third goal for us. 1 minute left. And we take all 3 points and a clean sheet against Manchester City. But we cannot beat Everton. The make it make sense game. So, when we come back, we'll be at the Liverpool game, ready to go into it. We'll play it, and then that's it for this video. Sorry that it's a bit of a long one if you didn't want that. And if you did, then I don't know what to say. It's a longer video for you if you like that. So I'll be back now. So we've made it to the Liverpool game and we're just about to get into it. I've selected the lineup, I've sorted the subs out, and let's see if we can pick up where we left off with the City game and try and get the win. Try not to make this too long of a video because I already know it's over. I think it's on about 50 minutes up until this point, and then however long it takes for this game to finish. It's on 40 minutes, I think, now. It's on 40 minutes now, I think, and then I'm going to try and get it under an hour. All depends on this game. I'm going to try to keep it under an hour as close as possible, but it's basically not my decision whether it goes over or not. So if you're still watching at this point, I'm assuming you're enjoying it. So please make sure, if you haven't already, you've liked, subscribed, commented, and turn on notifications so you don't miss an upload when I do upload. This is the 3rd episode and Watkins is through. I'm actually enjoying this save, so I don't mind doing it. But I also don't want to rush through it, so it's done within a week. So if it is only a 1-season thing, then I don't know. I want to make it longer, but it all depends on whether there's viewers, whether it's... all depends, really. But now let's get to commentating. Daniel Marlon now out wide. Drives all the way down the byline. Cuts it across for Ian Maxine. Rogers shoots, it's blocked. McAllister clears, but Onana picks it up. We're against top of the league, Liverpool, as well, in this save. I think they're on 22 and we're on 11 points. So a win here would close the gap on them. But they do have the ball at the moment. We won it back, but then Liverpool's just got it back again. Kirkes to Gakpo, Verts, Chiesa. McAllister back to Chiesa. Frimpong now. Crosses it to Hugo Ekitike, but it's cleared. McAllister, Gravenberch, Gakpo, Verts. Ian Maxine wins about, but Frimpong's there to pick it back up, and a shot is saved by Martinez. I think he was a big part of how we managed to pick up the win against Manchester City in the last game. And as I speak, he concedes from a corner. It's Hugo Ekitike. Florian Wirtz with the free kick. And it's 1-0 to Liverpool. Chiesa is now through. Ekitike saved by Martinez. So far this game is mostly in the favour of Liverpool. The goal stands for itself. Then it comes to the stats for like possession, shots on target, cleared, that are also in Liverpool's favour. Hopefully the mic isn't picking up the truck that's revving outside, because it's my next door neighbour and it happens pretty much all the time. Gakpo, Frimpong blocked. Martinez catches it. Kamara. Guesshand has it. It's a lovely ball to Guesshand. Daniel Marlon saved by Alisson. Watkins loses it to Joe Gomez. Alisson boots it up. Cash wins it, but Gravenberch wins it back for Liverpool. Wirtz. Gravenberch saved by Emiliano Martinez. Pau Torres to Kamara. Konsa. Onana. Matty Cash. Daniel Marlon. Matty Cash. Guesshand. To Matty Cash, Marlon, Onana, Marlon, cleared by Liverpool. Onana picks back up and it's Cash to Kamara, Ollie Watkins, Morgan Rogers saved by Alisson. Corner kick. Marlon to Guesshand, Ollie Watkins tries to get onto the end of the ball, but Alisson's able to clear it before he can get there. Frimpong to Joe Gomez, Alexis McAllister, Federico Chiesa. Jeremy Frimpong, Ryan Gravenberch, Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike. It's lovely play by Liverpool, but just like real life, it led to nothing. Foul on Ollie Watkins, I think it was a foul on him anyway. Ian Matsine cleared. Ian Matzine's pick it up again. Morgan Rogers, Matsine almost goes through everyone and ends up in the back of the net, but it just goes wide. And Matty Cash brings Cody Gakpo down. I like Matty Cash, but I don't know if he's going to be the right back that we're going to keep. I think next season we might be looking for a new right back. We might be looking for a new right winger. I think the right side is a little bit weak compared to the left hand side, where we've got Matsine and Morgan Rogers. Rogers is unbelievable and Matsine is still young. Cash is towards going into his 30s. Matsine's early 20s, so we will have, I think the right hand side is where I'm going to be looking for to spend my money if we do continue this past the first season, maybe even in January. Watkins could be someone that we move on, because obviously he's not going to be over 50 million for long seems, though he's already 29 and he is wanted. But I do want to keep Watkins because he's been our best player in the save. Morgan Rogers wins it back now. Matsine, it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, he's wanted by Brighton and City. Both teams with the money, the financial capabilities to sign him. It's just his transfer value for me is too low, but we're going to have to cash in on him within the next 2 seasons if we want to make money on him and be able to replace him with a good striker. But for now, we'll have to wait and see. We are 1-0 down at Anfield. We're not doing too bad, but we're not doing too great either. I think Gassan's someone that we could look to improve on. His stats are actually alright, but I don't know if he's capable of being our second striker. A TK saved by Martinez. Consor tries to find Ian Matsine, but it goes out for a throw in. Jeremy Frimpong to Chiesa. Frimpong. Gakpo save. It's an unreal save. Sort of saying unreal and unbelievable at the same time, then. Morgan Rogers through to Matsine, but Joe Gomez gets there first and Alisson clears it. Guess and almost wins it back, but it's with Liverpool. Chiesa, still with Chiesa, cuts it across for Florian Wirtz, and it is 2-0 for Liverpool. It looks like we're going to end this video with potentially a loss, we'll see. Started with a loss, then we managed to get a win, and it looks like we could end with a loss, but I'm not giving up. Going to make 2 substitutions now, which is Matty Cash coming off for Andres Garcia and Morgan Rogers coming off for Jadon Sancho. Fresh legs, see if it'll make a difference. It probably won't. Hopefully we can try and get at least a goal back, but it's looking unlikely at the moment. Concert to Onana through to Gesson, but he just can't get to it, and Alisson gets there first. Alisson 1-2 with Endo. Liverpool just holding on to it at the moment. Kirkes to Joe Gomez, Jeremy Frimpong, Federico Chiesa, McAllister. Hugo Ekitike's free, but it's blocked. That's with the corner and it's saved. Without Martinez, this could be about 4 or 5-0. punches it away. Chiesa tries to get the shot off, but it just doesn't go anywhere. Off the post as well. Ian Matsine. Boubacar Kamara. Cleared again by Liverpool. Half an hour to play, 2-0 up is Liverpool. And they're on the attack, save again by Martinez. Florian Wirtz now has it. Cleared. That is a penalty. Ian Matsine fouls Federico Chiesa in the box. And Liverpool have a chance to make it 3. Alexis McAllister, and it's saved by Martinez. Arguably our man of the match for the game. Despite being 2 goals down, has just probably cemented it being our man of the match. He probably won't be off the match because we are 2 goals down, but at least he'll be our man of the match. Matsine to Watkins. Matsine to Sancho. Daniel Marlon. If we manage to get a point or even 3 from this game, Martinez will be the reason why. Penalty save and a great performance. First penalty save of this season. And it's 3 episodes in. About 12 games in or something like that. And I think it's the 3rd penalty we've had against us. Watkins has brought down. I think the momentum is with us at the moment. And I think with that, it's time to make some substitutions to try and push on for a winner. Gessan's having not a great game, so Sargent will come on. Kamara will come off for Carrazor. And then Matsine will come off for Luca Digne, and that's it for now. I nearly wrote this game off, but it's not over yet. Kirkes to Gakpo. Dominic Slozabay into Wirtz. Cody Gakpo. Kirkes, McAllister. Gakpo. All the way back to Alisson. It's now Joe Gomez. Conor Bradley. Chiesa. Bradley. Chiesa loses it as he tries to find Bradley. It's now a throw into Aston Villa. Substitutions have been made. Liverpool have had 22 shots, 11 on target, 2 goals. We've had 7 shots, 3 on target and 1 goal. They have arguably unbelievably better than us. However, we could find an equaliser if we push for it. Milos Kirkes, Ollie Watkins intercepts the throw-in. It's into Josh Sargent, saved by Alisson. We're pushing for it now. Luca Digne, cleared. Sancho gives it to Digne. Daniel Marlon to Sancho. Don't even know how I went into Rose head or something. 9 minutes to play. Foul, free kick now for Liverpool. It's Dominic Slozabay. We know what he can do with free kicks, especially this season in real life. And it's a great save by Martinez. 6 to play. Did that say City's losing 3-0 to Bournemouth? Again. Another... My favourite team getting battered on the game. At least it's not happening in real life. I think we can genuinely win the league. But let's get back to the topic. Slozabay has a shot, and it is saved by Martinez. 3.5 to play now. Three to play. It's with Milos Kirkes with the throw-in. Ekitike with the shot. Saved again by Martinez. 30 seconds to go. We win it back. Marlon to Josh Sargent. Garcia loses it to Chiesa. We win it back with Konsa. Liverpool now have it. And it's looking like that could be it. Full time 2-1. We almost got something out of a game that looked as if we weren't going to get anything out of it at one point. But we just miss out on a point. That is it for today's episode. I'm sorry if it's a long one and you didn't want it to be. But I think it's been better than when I wasn't recording, because the live stream was horrific, only winning one game. So to manage to win 2 of them, even though one of them wasn't recorded, it's better. We're improving. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and see you in episode 4.